What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin. So I'm finally feeling the Christmas spirit. It only took me losing 4 pounds in one day. Well, it was actually it was more like 4 pounds. Holy shit! From doing like not a lot of exercise, but it was more like the dieting helped. So it's like, who knew if you stop eating junk food and doing you don't have to do as much cardio working out to lose weight. Fuck, which that sounds retarded, but I used to do that all the time, where I would eat whatever and still lose weight. But that was during the summer. It's harder in the winter, dude. Holy shit. Because I have a date. I have a date with a second date next fucking weekend, dude. So I'm like, fuck. I need to lose like fucking almost 7 pounds so they can see my abs, dude. Holy shit. But yeah, fuck, which I'm probably, I don't know, dude. I mean, we'll see. It'd be nice if I got laid one more time before the year ends. Holy fuck. So yeah, I watched Avatar 3 over the weekend. Fire and Ash, I think it's called. Which came out obviously last week. I watched it in 3D, which is like, holy fuck, man. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, taking someone out to see a 3D movie, dude, is fucking expensive. And it was supposed to be a date, but it was like, oh yeah, that person I was talking to for a month, like, hit me up 30 hours after they left a message saying like they were kind of implying they were dumping me, like they weren't going to talk to me anymore. So it's like, fuck, I set up this other date, and only for like, oh fuck, they started talking to me again. So I'm like, oh fuck, this isn't actually, just so you know, this isn't actually a date. This is where we're just out here hanging out as friends. Holy fuck, dude, it's too tough to date multiple people at once, dude. I know you're supposed to do that because like you're supposed to be seeing someone for like at least 6 months before you're officially together, or you have to wait till the other person says you're together. But it's like, holy fuck, dude, that shit's fucking rough. So yeah, I only have 9 minutes, so I gotta talk about Avatar 3. So I actually like the Avatar film. So if you're an Avatar hater, you're a James Cameron hater, you want James Cameron to fail so he can go back to making, I don't know, shitty movies like Sphere or whatever the fuck movies he was doing before Avatar, in between like Terminator films. Fuck off, because like I love this fucking film. I hope he makes Avatar films forever. I hope he makes more anime inspired films. So that's basically why I like Avatar, because like you can see the anime. Oh fuck, I should keep my car running, dude, because it's gonna fog up my windows. Fuck, which my windows were fogged up to shit, but you know what? It wasn't frozen. So it's better with the heat off for some fucking reason. Oh my Christ. Yeah, because I have to keep my car running, have the heat off for the heat to go to the fucking windows and not to the inside of my car. I don't know. I know that doesn't make sense, but I had the heat going inside my car, but then the windows froze. So it's like, what the fuck, man? Oh my Christ. Yeah. So yeah, this movie, I like this movie, and I love that they constantly reminded you of which Sully kid died in the second movie, because I fucking forgot. Dude. It wasn't until like I was like 3 minutes into the movie where you see like the two Sully brothers hanging out, flying. Then I'm like, huh, did one of them die? And there's like, oh yeah, the one brother's like, tell me again how I died, brother. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah. Which of course it was the oldest one with the accent that died, not the younger one with the more American sounding accent. Which I love how the chief of the Ocean Navy or whatever the fuck, there's a guy who's like the henchman of the Australia or New Zealand whaler guy who lost his arm in the second movie, and like you can hear his voice and you can see how buff he is. It's like, oh, okay, that's obviously the voice / motion actor for the fucking Ocean Chief guy who's using the same voice. But so I wonder whose idea was that? Was that James Cameron, or were that guys like, hey James, can I be on screen? fuck. Wasn't that guy in the first Avatar film and he was on Spartacus? Or I don't fucking know. Probably not. I doubt James Cameron would make the mistake of reusing fucking actors and putting them in different roles. Even though it's been over a decade and nobody would notice, hey, let's have this side actor who was one character, we're going to have to play a different character. Nobody's going to notice. They do that in like shows shot in like American shows shot in Australia and New Zealand all the fucking time apparently. But eventually they stop because like, oh, we binge watch shows now, so you can't do that. Holy fuck, yeah. Okay, no. So yeah, I love this fucking movie. I was surprised though, because I thought, well, the first movie took place in the forest, the second movie took place in the oceans. The movie's called Fire and Ash. I thought it was going to take place in a volcanic wasteland or whatever, because they were, but no, the movie mostly takes place in the ocean, Na'vi land. There is a little road trip movie in the beginning, but it mostly takes place in the ocean land. It's called Fire and Ash because there's like a fucking rogue heretic like clan that are basically forced Na'vi who got their force destroyed by volcanic ash, and the chief decided, fuck the Na'vi god, we worship fire now. And they're supposed to be like old school like, you know, raiding Native Americans like the Comanche dude. So they're fucking brutal. They kill other Na'vi. They take their head tails, which is like also their sexual organs. The thing they use to fuck is also the thing they use for like their, you know, the connect. It's like a USB cord where they connect into other shit. So it's like, holy fuck. Which the main villain of the movie, which it's still Quartz or what, Colonel Quartz or whatever the fuck his name is, Quartage, which is Stephen Lang's character. But now he has a girlfriend, and it's the psycho Fire and Ash witch chick, who's like played by the chick from Game of Thrones, the chick who got stabbed in her pregnant belly. Holy fuck. During the wedding. Holy shit, dude. I think it's her. I don't know. I didn't look it up, dude. But yeah. So like, holy fuck. The movie was fucking brutal at times. People were saying it was pretty much just like the second one. I would say I disagree, except for the climax. This climax is kind of similar to the second one. I will agree that, but the entire movie up to that point was, I wouldn't say was a retread. Like, that's fucking retarded, dude. Especially, like, you had, like, you know, you had, like, different arcs where, like, you had the whole, like, Spider, like, Sully having to choose whether or not to kill Spider or not, and him getting captured by the Earth forces. That was cool. Which, I love how it's, like, I was kind of pissed off in the second movie here. Like, how come nobody ever told, like, Quaritch never tried to, you know, recruit Sully and say, hey man, like, we have to colonize this planet because Earth is fucked, and like humanity needs a new home. They never told them that, and like only to realize, oh yeah, Jake already knew that. So like Jake had figured that out. Like, oh yeah, they're not just here to mine resources and make millions. They actually do plan on fucking coming here and colonizing the planet. Which, you know, you have a whole arc in the film where like Spider the human, they want to send him to live with the other humans, the sympathizers, but only for like, oh yeah, the clone of what's her name's character, I forget. Oh my god, the alien chick, the chick from Aliens, is able to use like her fucking cleric powers. Because that's the thing that's great about this movie. It's sci-fi and it has a little bit of fantasy, which fucking Japan loves to mix sci-fi with fantasy and vice versa, dude. So that's how you know, like, okay, fucking James Cameron's an anime fan because he knows about that shit, dude. And there's also some Dune stuff as well. Yeah, I really like. I gotta wrap this review up, but I really like the movie. I really like the music. I really like the action, the visuals. Everything about the movie was great. But then, my only problem with the movie is that it's kind of like they did do the thing again where like the one character you think he's dead, but he almost you thought he was dead at the last movie, right? So it's like, oh, he's probably going to be come back for the fourth one, if there's a fourth and fifth one, which supposedly they're supposed to be. I hope it's not. I hope we don't have to wait another fucking decade for over a decade. Wasn't it like the first film came out in 2008 and the second movie came out 2022? So that was like 14 years later or some shit. I hope the fucking Christ we don't have to wait 14 years for. Like, dude, I'm like almost middle-aged, man. Like, fuck off with this like long waits, dude. Fucking put out the next fucking film. So yeah, I love the movie and I would totally recommend it. So yeah, if you're someone who doesn't hate James Cameron for retarded reasons or for like, you know, snobby reasons, check out the movie. It was packed, dude. Bye. At the movie.